This week's featured film is The Forbidden Kingdom. This one came out in 2008 from Relativity Media. It's distributed in the US by Lionsgate and the Weinstein Company. It is rated PG-13 for sequences of martial arts action and some violence. It's right about an hour and 45 minutes long. A martial arts explosion. Individually, they've starred in the most adrenaline-pumping martial arts adventures ever. Together, for the first time, Jet Li and Jackie Chan join forces to create the greatest epic of them all, The Forbidden Kingdom. As ancient Chinese warriors, they must train and mentor a 21st century kung fu fanatic who's been summoned to fight a centuries-old battle and free the imprisoned Monkey King. If you're a fighting fan, the wait is over. The team is ready. The kingdom has arrived. Anyone who has seen the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 3, where they travel back in time, you'll notice a lot of similarities to this one, where there's a magical artifact that's kind of stumbled upon. It allows time travel, and then the time travelers have to complete some kind of quest to get back home. This one is very similar, although, of course, taking place in ancient China rather than Japan. A modern-day teenager named Jason is obsessed with kung fu flicks. He heads to a pawn shop in Boston's Chinatown and ends up finding a magical staff. As he's heading home, a group of thugs basically try and strong-arm him into helping them rob the store. There's a confrontation, and the elderly store owner ends up shot. You see him sort of slump to the ground, and there's a dark mark that spreads across his shirt. Jason makes a run for it with the magical staff, which ends up kind of taking on a life of its own and actually pulling him off of a roof where he's been hiding. And as he wakes up, he is in the midst of an ancient Chinese village being attacked by warriors. After all, what martial arts epic would be complete without a terrible warlord who has been terrorizing the countryside? Meets Jackie Chan's character, who is able to help him escape, and this is where we see Jackie Chan's character is almost always drunk in this movie. It's just a part of his character that he's constantly drinking wine. Wine and drinking is referenced throughout the movie. Any families who take issue with that, this might not be the movie for you. This movie is mostly in English, although there are a few scenes with subtitles. In addition to the alcohol content, there's brief discussion of the opium trade. You don't see anyone smoking, and that's about all there is to it. It's just sort of referenced as an aside, as part of how the warlord funds his nefarious warlord activities. There are also multiple scenes where female characters appear in very tight or form-fitting clothes, or they wear sort of low scooped tops. As far as the violence, that is pretty similar again to a movie like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 3. This movie is a little more intense with actually seeing someone shot, as I said earlier, seeing people cut or stabbed. There's just a little bit more visible blood. The way it holds on to the PG-13 rating is that a lot of the fighting is much more fantastical with, jumping, spinning moves. There are fight scenes where characters basically suspend items. They either send spears flying through the air without touching them, or they shoot balls of energy at each other, things like this. As always, I will have a link down below to a more detailed description to help families decide if this one is right for them and their kids. Per usual, I'll be hosting a free screening of the movie at the training center. If you're unable to join, then I always suggest trying to pick up a copy from your local library. Those of you who think you'll be able to come by, if you can let me know ahead of time, I always appreciate having a rough head count. We'll be hitting play right around 7:15. Feel free to bring a pillow, a blankie, your favorite movie drinks and snacks, and enjoy this fun flick.